Hi everybody. Today I will show you how to make the snakeskin scarf. Snakeskin scarf is an infinity scarf with droppable and undroppable zones. It begins and ends with 3 regular rows, which in the end will be dissolved, and then a seamless grafting will be made. Only at the beginning and at the end you need to count 3 rows. Then the figure dictates the logic itself and you not need to count the rows. You finish the product when the yarn ends. I use 3 types of stitches in this scarf. An ordinary stitch, a buttonhole stitch and a wave. In this product the needles work in couples. So we have 23 couples of needles in the machine. So we start with 3 rows of auxiliary yarn, of waste yarn. Now I take my main yarn and I make three rows with it. Now I make the special row, which is the beginning of undroppable zone. I make 7 couples of waves. I go behind the first needle and knit the second needle. 7 couples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 couples of usual knitting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again 7 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 4 couples of usual stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and our first row, special row, is finished. From the second row we enter the usual routine of this scarf. First couple, buttonhole stitch. Attention please, I do the buttonhole stitch not like Fatima does. I'll explain you the difference. Fatima does it from the next stitch to the previous one, when both needles are up, and I do from previous to the next, in the position when the previous is down, like here. It is more comfortable. Since the previous loop was a wave, there is no loop on the teeth. So I do buttonhole simply beneath the strand, like this. So I made 1 buttonhole, then I do 6 couples of ordinary stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now a wave, and 4 couples of ordinary stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again I start the next portion of decoration with the buttonhole stitch. If you need to stop for a while you're knitting, you should stop in this position. So you in this position. So you know that you continue with the buttonhole stitch, because there is no other orients to continue your knitting. Now I repeat again the decorative period of my scarf. A buttonhole stitch, then 6 couples of usual knitting, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 wave, and 4 couples of usual knitting. I'll make 4 periods online, and many periods to the end of my skein of yarn. So again, a buttonhole stitch, six couples of usual stitch, 1 wave, 4 couples of usual knitting, 4, buttonhole, six, 3, 4, 5, 6, wave, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, buttonhole, one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, and new period. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, a wave, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on to the end of skein, when you will have 2.5 meters to the end of the strand. Now it's time to finish my scarf. I make the last decorative period like this. Buttonhole stitch. Six couples of usual stitches. Six. One wave. One couple of wave. And 4 couples of usual stitches. Okay. Now I do 3 rows of usual knitting. Okay. And now I make cast off with waste yarn through one needle. The first one I miss. Start from the second one. And now we will try to drop stitches and to look on the result. And this is the result. You can see dropped area and undroppable area, which goes diagonally. Here, here, here. That's all.